Welcome everybody to our live stream. It is Friday Open Blitz challenges. Focus on being instructive. Serious chess only, for the most part. Acerbate's not here. He must be sleeping. We've got two challenges. Ripun and Sumaher. Is anyone here? Is anyone here in the stream? There he is. Just a little on the late side. So we've got challenges from Ripun, Paschall, and Sumaher. It doesn't matter if you're a subscriber today. I'm taking open challenges. So you don't have to be a subscriber. Ripun, don't worry. Even though you should be a subscriber. We're ready to start. E4 or knight f3? Looks like he's not here. You play the black pieces. 1872 was a good year. Looks like he went AFK. We can always cancel and take him next game. Alright. Let's see if this guy's here. It seems to be contagious sometimes. When one player doesn't move, then like the next ones don't either. They're not expecting to play. Alright, Sumaher. Something different. Well, you got a haircut. I get it. No, that can't be. It's too early in the morning. I don't know what you're talking about. Weird opening Wednesday. Decided to try something inspired. The Albin counter gambit. Not easy to confuse, Sumaher. Bijak. Thanks for being a subscriber to the stream. Got tilt. Alright. Oh, this is a new move. That is a new move. We can always transpose back with d4. Presumably. Oh. Yeah, I was surprised you didn't play that last move. As far as I know, Bishop g5 is a theoretical novelty in this position. An 87 is a new and trendy way of playing the Albin. Well, the Albin's not really trendy, but it's definitely new. Not clear how good Bishop g5 is. There are the chess quotes starting. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Gather around and learn with me. Your teacher is conducting an English class. Why are you here? Get out of here. What are you doing here? Your teacher is conducting an English class. You shouldn't be here. Alright. Well, this is weird. I guess I should consider Bishop g4. Man, this looks like... This looks like... I don't know what it looks like. It looks like the The face hugger. This looks like a face hugger. Alright. Right. Maybe I should play h6 at some point. Should have thought of that before. There's always h6 and g5. Not necessary at this juncture. If he plays bishop h4, I'll have to play the other way there. h6 is a useful move though. Cutting out knight g5. Oh, there goes our mouse. Mouse games again. Bear with. Is that gonna? Are we still connected? Lady in Black. Today no challenge. Too weak and have to improve first. Interesting. We'd all say the same. If you wish. As you wish. As you wish. Dear Lady in Black. So e3 is a good move. He's not weakening the d4 square. If he plays e4, I'm hitting him with bishop c5. I think e3 is a sensible. That's a sensible response. Now this is hanging, but more importantly, I want to get developed. We can take that pawn when we want to. He cannot move his knight. Knight d3 check is interesting. g5, perhaps more so. Greedy to take the pawn on a2. Whoa. No, we're taking this way. I mean, I could have taken with the pawn. Maybe it was a good move. I wish I had more time to really think it over. It would damage my pawn structure irreparably to take b takes c6 there. Irreparably. Welcome everyone. We're taking open challenges. 5+3 casual. I like how Repun says don't take my challenge. My teacher is conducting an English class. Or whatever. Then why are you here? Don't understand. Alright. What do I know? g4. Yeah, g4, I undermine my... I don't know. Don't know what to do. This looks good, but... Bishop g7. Then knight d4. Then what? You know, that's the question. a6, knight d4, bishop d5. I don't want to give up my white square bishop. But I don't want to fix his pawns either. Defended this really well. I mean, under the circumstances, it's not too bad. I guess I'll have to play... Yeah, what am I going to play now? Just take my pawn back? I'll just have to take my pawn back. And hope the activity is sufficient. It looks like I have enough for equal, but I don't know if I'm better. Well, that was unexpected. Huh. That was completely unexpected. Not at all on the radar. Yeah, bishop c4 is an important idea. I mean, that's definitely a move. He has e6 here. Probably not an issue, but it might be. Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday, WJ Loof was talking about positions where you're spoiled for choice. I mean, here you have a lot of options and a limited amount of time. It's easier when you have the worst position. You're like making the only move. Honestly, I was thinking about bishop c4 last move, even the last two moves. But bishop d5 is also interesting. I've had so many choices in the last like 6 moves that it was hard to decide. He has e6, not played. I mean, he definitely should have played e6, right? We're very active. 4 pieces in play against 3. And now his king is under attack. So he has like f4. Pawn takes pawn. Then his king is wide open. You do have to watch knight c6 check. I'll probably just take on a7. I should open the position first with f4, gf, ef, king a7, pawn takes pawn. And then like, wow, he didn't. Okay, so this is a... Wait, this is losing a piece, right? He just lost a piece. Yeah, that's not good. Instead of bishop g7, yeah. Yep. He's lost here. Can almost just play this. Keep it simple. Just be up a piece. Bishop g5, new move. TN. The engine thinks I should just play d4. Yeah, I was thinking about this. He could have played like bishop takes e7. It's not good. Not great. Alright, next game. Professional 1. Turdsnick. Turdsnick. Do you have enough games? 3 games. I might take his challenge just because he's from Ukraine. Alright. Professional. Hey, it's Miro. Is a subscriber, but there's no preference for subscribers today. It's an open challenge day to encourage people to play on the stream. We'll just take the challenges as we get them. Only unrated players from Ukraine are allowed to play. Alright. C4. Now I'm trying to play some interesting chess. Anyway, but it's not Weird Wednesday when I play unusual openings, so we can play just whatever. Play whatever! I like to play the hedgehog, but I try to play good chess. I mean, that line I just played is interesting. Try to play bad chess. Just kidding. Wow, that's probably not a bad move. What do I do now? I should probably play this with white. I could play g6. Take if you will. He doesn't care. That's strange, g3. Now I have a chance to take. Yeah, I'm not interested either, to be honest. Wow, first time chat, a donation of 100 bits from Paul Kier is one of my old favorites. At one point I studied a lot of Kiri's games. This guy is very, very fast. Thank you so much for that donation, 100 bits from Paul. We should have, I keep saying we should have a seance stream. I think d6 is weak. I should have played c5. I had a very similar game the other day. d6 is passive. I mean, this is more aggressive. c5, trying to undermine the long diagonal. He just hung a pawn. See, the problem with this guy is that he's playing ridiculously fast. Why play like it's a bullet game in 5+3? It's like talking into an echo chamber. He just hung his rook, too. Oh my god. I was just so planning to play bishop g7, I didn't think about it. Now I'm guilty of playing too fast myself. Guilty! Yep. I don't want his knight coming to d4. But, I mean, dude, you gotta stop playing bullet chess. It's really just a waste of time. Your friend removed the teacher from the class. Nice class. That would defeat the purpose of having class, right? It's kind of like playing bullet chess in 5+3. How's the long diagonal treating you? I don't like that. This is a terrible move. You don't want to trade off your own bishop pair, and that's your good bishop. Not listening. Not listening. You're not listening. So he removed the teacher from the class for both of you, or just for him? He really removed the teacher from your online class? Terrible. Get like anonymous hackers in his class or something. He's messing with your future. He's destroying your chances of getting into college. Of course, he meant like a Zoom call. Yeah, I got that. But I guess my question was it like a case of, like, he just removed it from his screen, or like you could, I never do Zoom calls. It's so trendy. Like getting on the bandwagon with the Zoom calls. It makes me feel like a yuppie. In Hungarian, we call it yuppie. It's so weird. Yuppie. Try to avoid. I avoid change. Still using Skype here. Wow, rook e3. Change.org. Check. Does it matter? Not really. I mean, now this pawn is not protected. Should I go for his A pawn and let him have counterplay? I think not. I think not. It's hard to believe a guy who's played badly, too fast, and he's 1600, still is only a pawn down at move 26. It's pretty amazing. Imagine if he actually... Well, Tezek, welcome. This is one of your... Yeah, this is one of your countrymen. The Turkish guys are way too into bullet chess. Is it like a national pastime or something? They seem to like it more than the average players. I mean, seriously, this guy's 1600. It's pretty unbelievable. And he's still holding tight. I've got to be careful here. They're all Nakamura fans? I just noticed like there seems to be a lot of Turkish players really into Bullet more than most. But I guess everybody, it's not just them. But there are a lot of really, really good players from Turkey who are super fast. I'm having trouble making progress here. There's nothing educational about bullet chess. Alright. It's just a waste of time. I mean, if you actually put your time into something more constructive, chess-wise, you could probably actually become a good player in the time that you waste playing bullet chess. Try like actually studying the game. Reading books and such. Can he defend the A pawn? No. No, I say. You can see White is like a talented player. How quickly he played without any like major blunders the whole game, and he's only 1600. It's very impressive, but he had no chance. He's just not using his time. It's like giving time odds to a stronger player. It doesn't make sense. You go around like giving time odds to someone who's like 800 points higher than you. Is that a good idea? Alright, Repun is back. I don't know whether to accept his challenge or not. He said he's having class. Repun, let me know, because I don't know if we should accept your challenge. You threw me off there. That's why I get frustrated with World Loser. So he plays every game against me like it's 5-1. You know, how is it a good idea to give 5-1 time odds against a title player? How is that advantageous? You know, I just don't think so. Occasionally he gets me on time, but for the most part it's negative. Negative return on investment by playing super fast. Try thinking. Much more consistent approach. Okay, hey, it's Miro. Here we go in our favorite variation. Yeah, this is tough. It's been a while since we played one of these. It's amazing how narrow the path is, really, that I can play here. There's like no alternatives. Like the whole variation is forced up to this point. And I can play... Oh, he changed variations on me. Mostly he was playing d4. This is a decent line. This is more solid for White, less risky. h3 is much more safe than d4. Mr. Slow played this against me numerous times. I've lost a number of games. Once it's funny that the only time I ever played the it's funny that the only time I ever played the Roslima with white against a strong player was against, ironically, from Ukraine originally, my friend Alex Straponsky. Straponsky beat me in this variation. I think this exact position, or probably I didn't play d3. I probably played like queen d1. But it's funny, that's the only time I ever played this line with white. I lost because I didn't have any experience playing the position. I don't have a great score here, though. If we look historically at my games, I've lost a couple games to Mr. Slow. The funny thing is this white square bishop. Okay, he has a white square bishop, I don't. And the question is, like, later on, it doesn't seem like a big deal now, but later on the white squares can be weak. Like this diagonal, if I'm not careful. Is d4 a problem? Do you have a problem? I'm gonna let him play d4. I usually try to prevent it, but it feels like it's like hopeless to prevent d4. Might as well just let him do it, you know? In the past I've always played knight d7 here. Trying something different. I'm not really optimistic about this. d4, I can play capture capture knight d7, or I can play e5, capture capture e5, but notice how I lose the white squares. Now it's this diagonal. What is that? What are you doing? What are you doing, my friend, man? OMG. On Sunday I have a little competition with a German streamer with a 26/5 Blitz rating. Nice. 6 games, 5+0. 5+0. That's a number. Wow, Lady in Black, that's cool. Good practice. I don't like what Hayes Miro is doing here. He likes forcing continuations, but I mean now he has a bad pawn structure. He has 2 islands, so do I, but I have the bigger island. Bigger islands are better. Does that mean that I discriminate? Is this a tactic bishop takes c5 that I have to worry about? Bigger islands are better. Queen e7. Queen e7 is interesting. Oh, good luck, Lady in Black. That sounds tough. But you played well against me. I think you're quite good. Sounds like you might have a chance to score if you play well. All right, I'm gonna do this. If bishop takes c5 at some point, I'm focusing on pawn structure. If bishop takes c5, I have knight f3 check, like destroying his king side. Pawn structure. He didn't do it. Yeah, Hayes Miro is quick too. I would argue he also plays too quickly. Okay, it's a 5-3 game. Now you see he gets the bishop in the game, though. So if I take, how do you recapture? Interesting question. Maybe pawn takes pawn is overrated. What's remaining of his pawn structure is fairly solid now. I don't have a good square for my knight. I guess I can play rook b6, but pulling that rook back is passive. Rook b6, and then I'm gonna get hit by tactics. Damn, dude, with the time master. No, I guess it's equal. Sucks. I'm not really better. He's got the bishop pair and outside pawn. Minor pawn damage. And my knight's on a passive square here. This is not as good as I had hoped to get. Now his pawn on d4 is very solid. I mean, I didn't have to take, you know. I could have retreated my knight back here. But I was afraid it was kind of drawish after takes on c5. Anyway. But I mean, he never had any real advantage in this game. He was worse after e5. So Sunday I have recovery from poker. Sunday I have recovery from all-night poker game on Saturday, and then my simul in the evening. Let's see. Queen c8. Queen b8. Queen c7. Queen c7 is not good. Yeah, I have nothing. This queen's actually defended. I could be worse now. This sucks. He has an outside pawn with a bishop pair. Like a4. What a fail. You know, it's interesting. I condemned his move e5, but I wonder if it's actually not so bad in the long run. I think my mistake is rook b8, maybe. I shouldn't have given my a6 pawn. To give him an outside passer was really dangerous. I underestimated how dangerous it could be. Whoa. What the heck? I hate when that happens. It's so embarrassing, like the backward move, bishop c1. Totally missed it. Oh my god. I just have to resign in one move. It looks like I was absolutely destroyed. On time, 17 center pawn loss for white. 1 inaccuracy, 1 blunder. e5 is a horrible move. And I lost in like 10 moves. I think rook b8 is probably a mistake right away. My only other alternative was like queen d7. Queen b8. I was afraid e7 was hanging. What I didn't see is that his queen is trapped after queen b8. Queen b8, queen e7, rook e8. Failed to occur to me, of course. No, e5 is a bad move. I should have played this, but my fear is that it's kind of drawish after takes. I mean, that's not something to worry about, you know. I mean, I'm not in any real danger here. It's probably a draw. But wow, now he's just better. I just wanted to play for a stupid tactic, and I played rook a3. I can't see that his bishop can move backwards. It's pretty funny. Alright, thanks for the game. Nice job. Chess rules. Chess kudo. No, I mean, I don't know. Hayes Mirror is really impressive sometimes. He's beaten me a lot of games. I think that's just a morning, kind of morning tactical blunder. I have a terrible score in that variation, though, for black. It's getting out of control now. The other day I saw somebody play this like 92. I think that line sucks for white. By not playing h5, my pawn is not as weak. Sometimes I do well, other times I belong in their 1200 section. Well, I mean, what makes me angry is that you played that awful move, e5, and won as a result of it, like in 10 moves. Wait, this is a 1900? But he's 2092 and interesting. Alright. I'm out of my depth here. It looks like black knows what he's doing, though. Yeah, I mean, the problem with this opening is that, like, every 5-year-old child who's, like, getting training from a reliable player knows the theory of this line, like, 25 moves deep. For some reason, the classical Caro-Kann is one of the most, like, memorized variations in the world. That's why I don't even play this normally. Like, every 3-year-old knows the theory 30 moves deep. It's just ridiculous. I think it's like number 1 is like the Dragon Sicilian. Number 2 is the Caro-Kann classical. I don't know why this is so popular for teaching little kids this variation. So far he's played perfectly. But he's probably played this position like 1,000 times. The white has an infinitesimal advantage here. He's got like the full vacuum cleaner mode turned on. Trying to trade all the pieces as fast as possible. That's why I won't play this variation in tournament chess. There's no way. You'd be like a fool to play this main line and give other people like a 30-move head start. But I enjoy it because it's Rook d6 is a strange move. Because it's correct, you know. I'd like to understand the variation better. Yeah, he's pretty good for 1,900. Miro, I don't know that book. Chess structures. So many books. So little time. Actually, I had to stop buying chess books. I mean, I really... First of all, I can't afford it. They get kind of expensive after a while. Secondly, I'm beyond hope. I got too many books I need to get rid of in my storage unit. Oh, this is a problem. We're still only slightly better. See, this is why you don't play the mainline Caro-Kann. Because every 1900 player can draw you with ease. Whoa. He's also master strength in endgames, I guess. What? I take it back. Does that lose? If that works, I'll eat my hat. He changed the wrong way. I'm not sure about pawn takes pawn. But this is definitely bad. Wow. He goes straight into a lost king and pawn ending. So much for master strength. Unbelievable. If he had played it the other way, there might have been a chance. That he could have played... I mean, if he could have had time to play h5 with his king on e6. Like, I might not be able to make progress. So it just loses. I was concerned that, like, he plays it this way. I guess I'm still winning no matter what. Even if he gets his king to a good square, it doesn't matter. This is a slightly improved version. See, my question was here, if I let him play h5, do I have a problem? Yeah, like, if I play king d3 in this position, I'm lost. Dude, that's a serious problem. I have to play g4. And then it doesn't matter. And then we just go back here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a kid. It's a kid. He traded into a lost king and pawn game from a draw and rook ending. I'm a kid, that's my job. Yeah, even f6 was a good move. Yeah, perfect opening play. You've got to know endgames. But, you know, for your first tournament game, are you kidding me? You're like 2,000 strength and it's your first tournament game? I don't understand. Wow, that's amazing. Repun, what are you doing? Are you actually here? Guys, I'm taking challenges from all the viewers. As long as you have an established account and challenge me to 5+3 casual. Why do new players get above old challenges in the list? I don't know, man. I don't know what Repun's doing either. Don't ask me how it works, Chescudo. I think it used to work better, but it seems like in the last 6 months it's gotten worse. Alright, do I go first? Is that how this works? Yeah, everyone in India is underrated by like 500 points. It's becoming a serious problem for the whole world rating system. Like, people come to Europe from India and they're like robbing people's rating points because the ratings are so messed up. I'm terrified to play anybody from India. They're all 500 rating points underrated. People who are 2,000 are like grandmasters. It's like, it's a serious problem. Not just India, I mean a lot of places, especially with the pandemic. Actually, there was a tournament now. There's a tournament now where, like, an IM tournament where a 2100 like won it. You know, this guy wasn't from India; he was from Israel, but still, there's so many underrated players. The rating system is all messed up. COVID did nothing to help the situation. Well, crazy dude, I don't really play the mainline Caro-Kann, so I don't know the theory too well. I don't like playing it because people know it very well. I don't know how well we played the opening stage. It looked like a normal game, but I feel like white failed to get any advantage, so if anything, I probably misplayed it. It all looked very standard to me. Right. What is going on here? Why can't I take... Yeah, knight h6. I used to play this with black. Never play. Why am I playing stuff I never play? Well, what's like I'm suicidal or something? All I know is that this is the move, but I don't know like how exactly. You know, it's dangerous to play a sharp position you don't know the theory in. Duh. Thank you for the update, Saji. Just Kudo, I'd really like to know, like, where would you possibly get to practice this variation? Like, there's no way, like, on Lichess you're gonna get, like, one opponent who knows the theory this far. You'd have to be playing, like, Grandmasters or something in order to make it this far. And be able to get a game, actually, in this line. I have, like, zero clue what I'm supposed to play in this position. Queen d2 or something? Here's another variation I would never play. I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole, with the white pieces for sure. And for some reason I'm like playing it here in Blitz, which is extremely dumb. Well, what's wrong with me? One game I'm playing the white side of the mainline Caro-Kann, the next game I'm playing the mainline, the sharpest variation in the English defense. Interesting. Now the eternal question. Where to put my... Whew, there's that over there. That over there is going to be a problem. But he's got the fork. You know, he's probably going to play for this, like, one-move fork threat. This overprotects my bishop. Yeah, he played for the one-move fork threat. Alright. I think I moved my rook. Question is where? One move fork threat averted. Check. Chess people makes us sound so one-dimensional. We're chess people. Peoples. There's more to me than just chess. Man. One, two, three, four, five, six. Equal material. Material. I'm gonna castle, man, and then I'm gonna be mad. Look at the time, dude. 10,000 Blitz games. 600 rapid. 89 classical. Alright, so I would guess that Chescudo must play like tons of 3-0, judging by his speed. Queen e7. Dude. You're gonna regret not trading queens. Tried to be peaceful. Now white might have pretty good dynamic chances. But my knight on h3 is still not good. Whoa, what is happening? He's attacking my pawn. Okay. What? Man, I think I made a blunder. I think I had rook a1 winning a piece at one point. Our control of the center is so superior. It's crazy. What? I could have taken on h7. can't believe how fast he is. How slow I am. I could have considered taking with the pawn there. Oh my god. What? Wow, he made a huge blunder. That was a massive blunder. He had queen takes immediately with queen c5 check here. Now I'm better. He lost on time. Wow. He had something, didn't he? Just takes right away? This isn't good. Thought he had this. I was afraid of d5 check. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter. He still can't take it. So he was in trouble. Wow. That's crazy. 87 center pawn loss and 80 for me. So I went off the rails on move 9. Move 10. Can't believe this is bad. Reinforcing my center. So where did we go? Oh, you took on e6. You're not supposed to take on e6. What are you supposed to play? Interesting. So castles is a rare move. Huh. I don't know. Queen d2 is like the main move in this position. So originally my plan was to castle queenside. This is the best move according to theory. Weird. Queen d4, knight d4, rook d4. Funny that the theory is a random IM tournament game from Budapest. c5. And this is actually good for white. And Adam won. He just simply was better. I don't know. It's a sharp variation. I've played it. I've rarely gotten a chance to face even bishop f4 because most of my opponents don't even know what they're doing. Lapshin played like bishop takes h6 against me, which sucks for white. I mean, it's so rare I've gotten a chance to play this with black that I wouldn't even know what I'm doing. 80 center pawn loss. We must have made a lot of blunders at the end. I think I was winning your bishop on a6 at one point. But you got me in time pressure. Yeah, thanks for the game. It was fun. That was one of the more interesting positions I've had in a long time. Against a good, competent player. So, Zen chess. Zine chess. Hey, it's Miro. We'll play the Chicken Carlson variation. Yeah, but I mean, I'm used to playing like random people in unrated anonymous games. Like when I'm tired and most of my games are just against weak players. Alright, knight f6. Bishop e5, it's like trading pieces, you know? It's not very confrontational. But actually, Zen Chess is a good player in I think, strategic positions. Probably this line should suit him just fine. I think I might have played it against him once before. I'm just experimenting with new stuff. I never played the bishop e5. I never really had a lot of respect for it. I actually hate playing against it. I'm just like pretending I'm playing the Nimzo with black. I feel like we had this already once. Some similar position. I don't know the theory, so I'm not playing a critical line. Like 4a4 is not considered to be like the best. Wow. Much love to your pawn structure. The horror. The horror that is black's pawn structure. But what do I do? You know, it's not so easy. Not so easy. e5, trading off my own center. That seems stupid. I looked at bishop c4. Bishop c4, bishop c6. Something like that. No big deal. I don't even know what to play. I'm just like totally unsure. I mean, c3 is the safest idea. I was thinking of c4 though. Yeah, why is this line in the canal attack the chicken? I just think Magnus is a big chicken. And he's like playing this to get a safe position, you know. Really, Carlsen has made bishop e5 check extremely popular. But you know, all he has to do is get an equal position out of the opening and then outplay people after that. That's the standard modus operandi. He doesn't try to play amazing chess, you know. He doesn't try to create new brilliant theory, you know. He's not Garry Kasparov. I sort of miss that. Okay, so what do we got? Space? Space. Me have space. What is this? What is this? What are you doing? Is that a place to put your knight? A place for mom? If you don't understand what your opponent's doing, that's a bad sign. It means he has the nuts. That's been my experience for the most part. He has like some incomprehensibly strong cards, like 4 of a kind or something. Try to understand what your opponent is doing and why. Why did he play queen c6? Why is that the first priority? To give his knight a square. It's important to try to understand what your opponents are doing. A lot of people don't think that far ahead. Important to just burn all your time. Wonder if he's thinking about like ways to defend his c5 pawn. Well, I love this. What is that? You don't have the mental stamina to calculate for your opponent. Right? Ooh, this looks good for me. I like it. But I'm running out of time. William. Okay, he defended his pawn. This knight sucks there. Please God, don't let this be a blunder. I just need to get my knight out, right? Obviously. And everyone is so much faster than me. Why doesn't anybody like take their time? I'm constantly in time pressure. It just hurts. Why am I always the one with less time? Hey! If I had more than 20 seconds, I would say hi, but I'm focusing on this time pressure, as always. All of my opponents do the same thing. They don't use their time. They move instantaneously instead of thinking, which makes my life significantly more difficult. No. Not gonna do it. Time is a factor in chess. It's a myth. Mythology. Time is overrated. I just can't believe there's not more thinkers, you know? I feel like 85% of the people that I play too fast. Like 2% play too slow, and around 13% probably use like the right amount of time. That seems to be the proportion of time management for most players I see. I'm on the borderline of too slow. I'm in like the 3rd percentile. No, it's not true. I mean, I'm a good player, but I'm not that good. I'm definitely very beatable. I hung a pawn for a moment there. I hung a moment for a pawn. If you're wondering, I screwed this up. What? What? Oh. Then Chess just like... He just freaked out. You came back completely and you were better. Maybe you're almost clearly better. I can't believe you weren't. Wow. I was sure I was worse. Because you can play... What if you play like g5 and knight f4? What am I going to do? Here. There I can take and take. Wow, okay, so that just barely works. But I mean, even so, you could do like takes, king takes, and you're coming into f4. I don't understand why you're not just fine after g5. I have to find rook f5. I never would have found it in time. I might have found it if I had time. But no, you battled back. I had screwed up my position. After knight h5, knight f5, I have a clear advantage. But after f, I need to find a good move here. So this is where your time advantage paid off. You know, I couldn't think clearly. I built up a huge advantage and then squandered it immediately with knight takes e7. All right, another player trying to join our team. Lichess. Lichess. We've played Lichess before. All right. So Oxy Koppen. Whoa. 2400. Another player who's really strong in bullet. All right. Well, you can't play in my simuls because you broke the 2400 barrier. But we'll play Blitz. Simul on Sunday. That's the next stream. 25 board Simul every Sunday at 6:30 CET. You're eligible to play if your ratings are, as long as your ratings are not over 2400. 2400 is excluded. Don't play the London system, please. No, thank you. Thank you for not playing London system. Close, but no cigar. So I could do g6. It's basically the London system with the bishop on g5. It's a Torre attack. Torre. Eugenio? No. Carlos. The Mexican. the Toro attack. Bishop g5 is a good move. I mean, that's recommended, and I've played that myself. I would normally double the pawns, but it's nothing special. It's a Larson opening reversed. Yeah, so this is just solid for both sides. Now what? Guys, don't forget to subscribe, support the stream if you can. Appreciate that. We had a subscription earlier, I thought. Maybe not. But Paul Curious donated 100 bits. Thanks for that. Next stream on Sunday. Zen Chess was thinking about g5. I agree. I like g5 last game. You want to make your knight great again. And if I take, you have a protected passer. So he's trying to do like that. Why don't I play h6? That'll destroy his little plan there. He could have taken and played bishop a6 now. Maybe that's the smart plan. Take bishop a6, trying to trade the bishops. I think now I'm casting doubt on that queen on a4. That doesn't seem right. Guys, I'm here for another hour. So A Ming. I'm in GM says, how long will you play? I'm here for another hour, so I've got time for at least 5 or 6 games. We have 5 challenges ATM. The Tory attacked the favorite of the young Gada Kamsky. Kamsky-esque. Any statements from Kamsky about the war in Ukraine? That would be interesting. I had the feeling he's like, you know, he obviously has dual citizenship. I had the feeling he'd moved back to Russia, so it would be interesting to see his perspective. Maybe I don't want to know. Haven't seen Gada streaming. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a very typical game. Really. It's the same thing as the London, it's just that his bishop's on g5 instead of f4. It might end up in the same place anyway. Kamsky, for example, used to play both. What's up, everybody? I'm taking challenges 5+3 casual. Please check out our Discord, our YouTube channel. I'm going to try to mix us some new things in the stream to try to make it more interesting. I think next week we're going to do a Chess 960. Anybody care? I think Tuesday tournament, we're going to try to do a Chess 960 to make it interesting. There aren't enough Chess 960 tournaments on Lichess. I'm wondering if we'll get some new followers. Tuesday night tournament, Chess 960. I also want to do some arenas for a change to make it more inclusive. Because we've been doing all Swiss system tournaments lately. Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. And then what? Inclusivity. Inclusivity. Minority attack. Inclusivity. Yeah, Rook A1 is... He's good at, like, waiting. You know, white is waiting. Keeping the tension. Maybe I should go for e5 at some point. No? I think it's a good idea. It's a Roy Lopez. Basically it is, isn't it? I mean, I'm playing the black side of the Roy Lopez. I don't know what white's playing. It's like the Caro Khan versus the Roy Lopez. Yes, T-Chess, I hate the London system. This is pretty close. I don't like these kind of system-y closed queen pawn games. I hate the London the most, probably. I hate that it's promoted by a lot of people as if it's a good opening too. It's nothing special. That's funny, it's like the ultimate club player opening. And a lot of people have made it into some trendy thing. It's anything but interesting. Pawn to chess 960 Swiss. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, Astrobate. We'll do a Swiss or a... Maybe it would be better to do an arena. Because with the Swiss, there's not as many players. I think with chess 960, we might want to do arena. So I'm not sure yet. But it'll definitely be chess 960. And we have a big position here. The problem with his exchanging on e5 is that it gives me access to that outpost square. If he has a pawn on d4, I can't put my knight on e5, but the fact is that I can. I also have c4 here, which looks devastating. Yikes. Isn't c4 like devastating? Too much space. God, this is... He's trying to find a place for his knight, but he's getting crushed spatially. G4 weakens his king side. This will be a big deal, you know. He'll never be able to open that diagonal without fatal results. I want to take away his squares. Lecky, sorry you have to go. So now it's a question of breaking through. Notice that like b3 is very dangerous for him because of the c3 pawn. This is... Wow. I don't see how he can get away with this. But he does trade my white square bishop, I guess. Sacking the queen. Anybody? I don't think so. With that knight on d3, it's hard to believe the white can survive. But maybe he can. I have knight d5, knight e1. It's really strong. This is a really strong move. It's very hard to protect this. Oh, repun, okay. Did you find your teacher? Really hard to protect this. One of the dumber things I've ever said. It's really easy to protect this. Seriously? Wow. Are you kidding me? He's almost out of the woods. It's unbelievable. Wow, what a defense. And I was thinking I was on the verge of winning. I'm still better, but man. That's wild. I was really overconfident here. Incredibly overconfident. Wow, what do I do? I can't believe he's survived to this point. He got rid of my knight there. Now he's grabbing material? What? That's weird. He lost on time? He completely saved the position. Probably I should sack the exchange somehow. He's better after bishop d6. That's the only move. So he has these insane key moves. How can white save this position? Knight e1. What did I miss here? It was a mistake to play this. I missed knight f1. And now I'm still better. But this just leaves me with nothing. Wow. I had to play b4. This is okay. The wrong rook move. So I just blundered bishop d6. I'm still better here. I was concerned that the white has good control of f5. I needed to play like f5, but I can't. I wanted to keep my rook here to try to play f5. It was a weird game. Another request to join our team. Team tournaments on Tuesday, Brisk Cheetah. I'd like to do Chess Night 60 this Tuesday for something new and interesting. Repun missed your challenge before. Okay. So we've got a little less than an hour left. I messed that game up. Just when I thought it was over, he completely saved his whole position. I had a new idea for you. This was our game from last time. I turned it into a French. But I found another idea. So here I was thinking, I said, well, the only moves for black are d5 and what did I say? I thought of another idea here, but what other idea is there? I don't understand what I was talking about. But anyway, d6. This is Christian Bauer. He's played a number of games with this, with good results against strong players. It's like a bishop g4 on the other side. There's a line in the Nimzovich where you do like d6, bishop g4, e6. Here we're doing bishop b4, d6. It looks like a good system for black. This is the point now. We set up our pawns on the It's like a good Steinitz or something, where your bishop gets outside the pawn chain. I guess it's kind of like a 4 knights if I play knight f6, but I don't have to play knight f6. I mean, I might go here. White's trying to keep the tension. Well, now bishop g4. Probably not a great move. You only play with your Twitch subs? No, actually, today's stream is an open stream, so I'm not only playing with the Twitch subs. That's the point of our stream on Friday. I'm playing everyone. So long as you have 100 rated games. Not provisional, and challenge me to 5+3 casual. Yeah, the point of Friday's stream is to play everyone. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I play with just never with just the subs. But always I take them first on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Fridays, this is inclusive for everyone. So Repun there, keeping that center. It looks like a 4 knights. 3 knights. This knight is not on f6. I mean, I could have played knight f6. Objectively, that might be my best move. I don't know. Very positional play by white. Wow. This is a problem anyway. So, I don't have an aversion to playing b6 here. That's okay. It also stops a4, a5. Aversion. Thanks, Astrobay, for your gift subs the other day. Move 11 as well. Guys, we won't be streaming until Sunday again. I host a simul every Sunday. Classical simul. Now it looks like a King's Indian. Or Nimzo. Nimzo. It doesn't look like a King's Indian. I meant Nimzo. Right. Now bishop g4. c3. This move's probably okay. This is the Nimzo with doubled pawns. Ripun's not used to playing with doubled Nimzo pawns because he plays... Well, he doesn't play white with d4, actually. So that would make it... You know, it's hard when you're an e4 player and you find yourself playing the white side of the Nimzo. This is Christian Bauer's system. The first time I've played this. He's a very strong French grandmaster and a nice guy. I met him a couple years ago here in Budapest. Very creative player. Gotta respect that. Okay, so c3 is a good move. Now we're doing our best Chigorin thing. Knight g6. I guess. Trying to put pressure on the enemy's center, maybe queen f6. I really want to get my queen trapped by like bishop g5 or something. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. Do you really want to hurt me? You know, I don't know if I really want to trade my good bishop for your knight. I think I'm going to decline. I changed my mind, dude. I was just kidding. I mean, h3 slightly weakens his king side. It gives us a chopping block. Can we play after this? You are way... You're down there on the list at number 4. Heroku is next. T-chess. Number 3 now. Momentarily. We have to wait until your turn. Wait your turn. Brisk tea. Lipton brisk tea. Uh-oh. Someone's getting low on time. It's good to see that Repun is... At least one person on the stream is listening to me and starting to use his time when he plays. As I said, like 85% of my opponents play too fast. See this? This is a Nimzo sort of situation where especially his bishops, they're kind of stuck. Look at the mobility of this guy, and look at the mobility of this guy. You know? Now here there is a tactic with my bishop on d7. There are some tactics in this situation for both sides. Bishop takes h3, king h3. Knight f4 is possible. Don't like it. If I'm being perfectly honest, White has done a good job, like, keeping this position together. Can't seem to put any pressure on his center. I didn't like queen a4 there. Okay. Now he's just hanging his central pawn. Or maybe it's a sacrifice. I think he's just panicking because of time pressure. Maybe it's an intentional sacrifice. Queen b2. Queen b2! Queen c3. No. Right. Knight f4. Now you're talking. Knight f4. Whoa, unexpected. That's crazy. Yeah, he's just freaking out. Freaking out. Reminds me of our last... Oh my god. I love that move. Yeah, interesting game. Heroku. Successful. It was a sacrifice. It was a double sacrifice. Mutual. Mutual double sacrifice. Let's do this. I need to play more French defense. I need to play the French defense. Learn the French defense. I'm gonna learn me the French defense. C3 is a line. But normally they play like knight f3 first, and then I guess like c3 on the next move. But I guess there's nothing wrong with c3, objectively. You're actually transposing to a c3 Sicilian. That just occurred to me. This is literally both a Sicilian and a French, I guess. Yeah, I remember my friend Igor Fuigl had this position against Larry Christensen. They're both my friends. My friends. But they had a good draw in this line. But it didn't seem like Larry was white. He didn't get anything. I think that it's pretty solid for black. Funny that Fuigl didn't used to play the French much. Wasn't his usual opening. I'm pretty sure it went like this. And it just was a lifeless sort of draw. In the words of Dragon Kosic, change 2 pieces and she doesn't know how to attack. Actually, I think it was change 2 pieces and she doesn't know how to play chess or something like that. It's hard to attack after like 2 minor pieces have left the building. See? He set out to play the Tarrasch. Now he has an isolated pawn, not me. And it's fine to have an isolated pawn, but you don't really want to trade. You don't necessarily want to trade pieces with the isolated pawn. Dragon. I miss Dragon. He's a good guy. We learned that. I met some great people from chess. Wow. That's... Yeah, you might want to consult a mental health professional after castling queenside. That is not a passive move. Wow. Yeah, that's well, if there's any chance to attack, you found it. You can do that. So do I castle or play bishop d7? And does it matter? It doesn't matter, man. It does matter, I think. So now he can try to attack me like Greek gift, sacrifice, h4, g4. But I don't believe in this. I don't believe in this. Actually, black has e5 right away. If I want. You know, his king is way more open than my king. So white has to be extremely careful here. No way I would play that with white. Well, I mean, maybe for fun, but not in a serious game. So e5. I mean, e5 completely equalizes. Bishop d7, king b1. It seems like I should play e5 objectively, but I'm only equal. It's kind of sad. Crazy. Crazy is... Maybe I could sack a pawn like it's the Albin counter gambit here. We just don't take back and play queen e7. No, can't. I can't do that. Rook e1, queen c5 check. Or other squares. I can't take... I could take on h2. It's very dangerous. Rook e1, rook he1, queen takes h2, rook h1, queen c7 check. king b1, h6. I didn't really want to get into this drawish structure, right? But objectively, this was my most correct continuation. I mean, still, at the end of the day, his king is more open than mine, so I'm still better, even though it's very small. A very small advantage. I think in this endgame, it matters. King safety still matters with the queens on the board. If the queens are off the board, it's just a dead draw, but with the queens on the board, white's slightly worse. Now he has queen d7. Penetrating. Sometimes I lie and I suggest bad moves for the opponents just to keep you honest. Gotta keep them honest. Alright. Welcome everybody to the stream. Appreciate any subscribers. Mondays and Wednesdays I take subscribers. Today it's everyone's welcome to challenge. It's everyone's welcome. Yeah, don't play queen d7. Yeah, I'm not really looking to trade pieces. But maybe rook d8. h6. You can never be too careful. You don't want any stream snipers. I don't want people to like listen to me and like literally follow all of my advice while I'm playing them. So you gotta mix in the occasional lie. It's a nice little tactic, right? If queen d7, he loses immediately to rook c1 check. That's like a level 1 tactic. This should be a draw. But, you know, it's not so easy. His f2 is under attack. He has back rank weakness, I don't. He's kind of tied down to f2. Wow, Guv and Kurt, long time no see. How are things there? Are you in Berlin? When is my turn, please? I don't know. What is your name? I already played chess rules. I try not to play the same players twice. Hussein Mahmoud, you would be last. It's unclear if we'll make it, because I have to leave in 35 minutes. So we'll try to play as many games as I can. Rook e1, rook d8. If there's no other challenges, I will take the same player twice. It's all good in Berlin. Hungary's a little too close to the war in Ukraine for my personal happiness and comfort. But it is what it is. Trying to win this game somehow, not so easy. I just played the challenges we've got. Lichess, B. Amin, Brisk Cheetah, and Hussein. We take them in order that I've got them on the list. I don't know if it's fair, but that's the closest that's the closest thing to fair that we've got. It's sort of fair. Right, I don't have queen takes g2. He's got the back rank guarded. So I don't know. Where's... Damn it. Damn it! Right. Check. Check it up. I might be able to win a pawn. Interpose with the queen. Nope. Didn't listen to me. He has a check too. Uh-oh. King and pawn endgame. Oh no, he's gonna lose his h-pawn. This is close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to take. You can't do that. You can't leave him over there. He's coming back to the other side, but you forgot something. He forgot the h-pawn. You forgot something, man. Alright. Is it lost? It's no way you could save that. Is it lost after the queen exchange? I think it's lost. It's split pawns. That was pretty funny. Man, that's brutal. Queen g6 check, and you're lost? Yeah. It's just lost. There's nothing you can do. The king and pawn endgame. If your pawn's on like g2, maybe it's a draw. Alright. Lichess. Lichess. That was a good game. This is the Hikaru variation. There's some crazy lines. I don't really know it. I had a crazy game with Camel Culture in this. One of our stronger viewers. Right. Bishop f4. don't know. I don't know. Like, it does stop e5. Bishop f4 might be a good move, in a way. One of my main ideas is to play e5 at some point. But I don't recommend playing e4 against the Queen's Gambit accepted unless you really know what you're doing. It's a gambit variation. I mean, you have to know your shit here. Pardon my French. I mean, if you really study the theory, e4 is good, but I think you have to really know what you're doing. Otherwise, I would play something safer against the QGA. So now we have to get our pieces out and destroy his center. But e6, d6 is a problem. This bishop on f4 is really annoying. Guess I can play g6 if I have to. g6, bishop g7, I mean, I can get out that way. If I can't play e6 because of d6, and he's stuffing me. Of course, e6, d6 drops the e4 pawn here as well. Not sure if white wants to do that. Maybe e6 is actually good. Something, I play e6, he plays d6, I just play knight takes e4. That's now 2 pawns down for white. Right, so that's the question here. e6, d6, knight takes e4. I mean, obviously I want to destroy his center, if possible, at all costs. Almost any cost. We should have time to play these. Well, the new challenge 10-0 is gone. We've got no time for more challenges. These are the last challenges. We have 3 challenges remaining. I'll try to play those 3 games. e6. So, trading queens. He gets the open file. We can live with that. My e6 pawn is weak, but it can be protected by bishop c8 if absolutely necessary. Or sacrificed for the good of the community. What I don't like is like knight g5, bishop e4, knight e6, castles, knight c7. Even that's probably good for me. Knight g5, yep. Bishop e4, knight e6, castles is illegal. Okay. So bishop e4, knight e6, king f7. Yeah, this is not so hot. Looks like I'm going to have to protect the pawn. Don't love it. Don't love it. I mean, maybe we should look further, like bishop e4, knight e6, knight e4. I can always sacrifice the exchange. Knight c7, check. King f7, knight e8, bishop a8. Black has the initiative. Yeah, let's try it. I don't like playing passively. Okay, so knight e7, I go knight e6, I go to e7, not f7. Knight e6, king e7, knight c7, knight e4. And we counterattack, sacrificing the rook on a8. This is, I'm almost guaranteeing what's the engine's going to be like. You shouldn't have done this after the game. It's unnecessary to play this risky. Counter sacrifice, probably. Actually, on knight c7, I have rook a7. I could try to hang on to the material. I'm not sure I really want to do that. Better to destroy his center, probably. It's only an exchange. I'm up in exchange anyway. What am I talking about? I'm not up in exchange. Okay, knight c7, knight e4, knight e8, knight c3. That looks pretty good, actually. Here, unfortunately, my king is in the way of attacking him along the e-file. That was the advantage of king f7. But king f7, I was afraid of knight d8 check. He just went passive. So he's not going to get the exchange after all. Wait, this doesn't even work, right? I have knight takes e4 anyway. Sorry, no. I didn't have my Red Bull today. I don't even play bullet. I have 7 bullet games. Yeah, white's collapsing. Whoops. Well, we've got our extra pawn from the opening, so we're winning. Winning. Watch that g2 pawn. He's got castles now, so he's only down 1 pawn, but it's a very important pawn. You know, objectively, he's lost here. I have a crushing queenside majority. This majority is like just a death for white. Death Vader. There's no way you survive facing that majority from hell. Actually has 93 there. Some weird checks and stuff. Huh. Now he has 93. That's fine. Do it. Wow, he didn't go to e3. You're going the wrong way. Now we just keep it simple. Alright, next game. 2. And then there were 2. Hussein. From Egypt. Alright. What do you want to play? Let's play an e5. I haven't played any e5 today. Could you use the English notation? This algebraic notation is causing me a goofy spell. The English notation. Thanks, Lichess. Uh-oh, knight f3. Yeah, I messed this up the last time I played it. I'm trying to remember now. Here, I had a strong move. Knight takes e5, knight f6, bishop c4, right. I made a bad move last time in this position. I did bishop e6, which kind of sucks. So we have to improve. Yeah, I played bishop e6 here, so this is important. I have bishop c5. I guess after bishop c5, he's in deep shit. How does this work, though? Bishop takes f7 check, king e7. I mean, you know, it's still not clear. Maybe it's not so clear. Do I accept raid? I thought you said raid. Rapid challenges. Not now. Not now. Raid challenges. It's like it's similar to the, what you call it, the Traxler in the Two Knights defense. So what am I supposed to play? Like rook f8? Or the obvious? Or maybe I have another move like knight to c6? Queen d4, knight c6? I guess this is a valid question. Is no, I really don't know if I'm misplaying this or this is right. Yeah, I just didn't see Queen d4 doing anything there. So white is in a very dangerous situation. I'm not sure if he did the right thing with knight takes c6 check. Yeah, queen d4 is a big idea, but timing is everything. Queen d4. Yeah, this is very crushing. It really should be winning. He could have played bishop c4, queen d4, queen e2, bishop g4, queen f1, bishop g4 first. No, but he has knight e2. He could prevent me from playing queen d4 by playing knight e2. I mean, it looks terrible, but that was the point. So now he's not dead yet. He is close to dead. Yeah, but he's still alive. It's true. Queen c4 not so good here. His options are limited. Today I lost to Miro. Yeah, that was a bad game. I got crushed. Queen f1 only move. So, now what? Rook d8? Mm-mm. How do I win? Oftentimes it's like you just have to be patient and not expect to win immediately. He's got h3 next. No. So rook f8 is interesting. Rook d8 is obvious. Rook e8. Knight h5. Knight h5, knight e2. Doesn't seem right. Do I have to take? Don't have to take, right? Can play queen f6. Wow. Queen h3 doesn't work. White's defended, let's just say he's defended very impressively. I'm having hallucinations now. Defended like perfectly. It's pretty unbelievable. I'm in danger of being worse in an endgame because I'm down a pawn. Cheesemate, welcome. The God mode. Lizard. Whatever that is. I like that. Squid. Squid 1. Squid 1 hybrid. Guy defended really well. He could trade queens with f6. But he's got no development. Even with the queens off, it's still dangerous. I feel like I missed something. I mean, I had to have more. Oh, it's check. I have bishop f2. Tactic puzzle. I've been doing my tactic puzzles. Bleep. Does this work? Is this good enough, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, the tactics jury. Checky poo. He even has f6 at the end. It's still not going to save him. So I'm threatening mate. I had a savage move. This wasn't savage enough for you. Bishop f2. I had something more savage. Savage cabbage. Wow, he's hanging on. f6, right? He can hang on in this ending with f6. Crazy game. But I had something more savage? No, this is the savage move. You know, if I don't have bishop f2, it's not so easy. Oh, cheesemate. Cheesemate. You are late. Cheesemate is late. Playing the French defense. What is that, an infomercial, Asterbate? Oh. God, not the exchange French. Hurts. Well, I'm used to playing the Petrov anyway. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, this is like super boring. Super boring. Maybe I can play c5 and try to make it more dynamic. Yeah, I think bishop g5 is his main move there, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen. Everyone click on the link for your next Ginkgo purchase. Act now. 15% of our profits will go to Ukraine charity. I don't know, Asterbate just throws out these weird, random things sometimes. Okay, so we're kind of like white in an exchange French now. We're down the tempo, but we're white. The c5, because I'm not afraid to play IQP positions. Cheesemate, what happened? Your challenge disappeared. If I have time, I'll play you. I'm supposed to leave, but I have probably enough time to play one more game. Yeah, well, you are late, but it doesn't mean I won't play you. I just want to make you feel bad for being late. I'm not going to exclude you. You've been generous of supporting the stream. I wouldn't play if you were just any old average noob. But you've been a positive influence here, so. Not many of those around. C takes d4. I've got enough time. I said I had to leave at 1:30. I can squeeze out to 1:40. But you're taking away my tea time. Tea time. Knight on a3 is a funny dude, huh? What do I do? Bishop e6? Don't really like that. Guess I'll play this reflexive move. Reflexive. Position is equal. Don't anybody else challenge. Don't get any ideas, do-mids. I made an exception for Cheesemate, but I have to go after that. Nobody show up at 1:30 and expect to play. So I'm running out of constructive moves here. God, this move is gross. I should not play bishop d7. Yeah, it's horrible. It was such a big mistake to do. To do bishop d7 was ridiculous. I should have played queen c7 first, and then bishop d7. I realized as soon as I played it, he can play this. Nice play by white, by the way. I mean, maybe I have enough, counterplay here that white isn't better, but it was totally unnecessary to let him concoct this outpost on e5. Dubins, you have to consider that I have a limited amount of time that I can stream. No, I'm not accepting more challenges. I'm leaving. My schedule is posted. It's like 11 to 1:30 CET. Cheesemate is the last game. Wow, okay, now he's going nuts. Alright. I'm going to sacrifice a pawn. He's weakening his king side pretty dramatically here. So whatever happens, it's like air. The air around white's king is a very bad scene. King heir. The heir to the throne. Sire. G4 goes over the... That goes over the edge of heirdom. The war started the day COVID restrictions were completely lifted. Couldn't make it up. Huh? Yeah? Okay. Trying to make sense of that sentence, but I'm not having an easy time. Yeah, Russia's trying to blow up like the biggest nuclear plant in the world now. The genius is there, man. Hey, let's drop a bomb on a nuclear facility. Let's shell that nuclear power plant. That's really intelligent. Uh-oh. That didn't last long. No conspiracy theorists, please. You'll just be banned immediately. We already have, like, crazy amounts of people like that in the US government. We don't need it here, too. Bishop takes d5 is check, so I have to play like rook here. I can't believe this guy is like saying that stuff. Trading queens. There's my time. My time is up. Agnes Karajewski, thank you for subscribing at tier 1. By the way, that other guy that just like trolled the stream with this absurd conspiracy theory stuff, he was like gifted. It was a random 5 gift sub donation, so he's not really a subscriber. All right, Cheesemate. Sometimes the random trolls get sub gifted. Unfortunately, he's been banned before. I guess he figured he had a gift sub and he would come back and troll the stream again. 9/11 was an inside job. It's a chupacabra. It was all planned. Exactly, dude. Go crawl back in the basement. We haven't gotten any good political stuff in today, but we're done for today. I'm out of here. No, you can't have your gift sub if you're a conspiracy theorist troll. I'm sorry. You're unsubbed. Ungifted. Thank you, thank you, Agnes Karadusky. An easy name to pronounce. Cheesemate, let's see what we got. Thank you for the donation. 200 bits from Agnes Karadusky. Cheesemate, what happened last time? You played quickly. I don't remember. Nice. Oh, a gift sub. They gifted a tier 1 sub to Aksha. To the community went to Aksha. I think that's not a troll. So good job. Thank you for not donating your gift sub to a troll. Brayer. I've been playing the Zaitsev with black. They can transpose. Okay, guys, we're over the limit. You're at least a nice troll, Ripun. You don't mean to be bad. I'll do like a Danny Edelman. No. We're not here for that. Knight F1. So Kamsky, U.S. Championship, 2015. Oh, Lecky, you're back, but it's too late. I'm sorry. It's too late. We gotta go. This is my last game, and I'm already 5 minutes late. I feel like the Mad Hatter, or the Rabbit, or whatever. So Bishop B7, triple attack. Knight A8. Sorry. Guys, next stream is Sunday subscriber stream. Excuse me. Sunday simul stream. So this is interesting. Maybe this is like a real variation, but maybe not. I don't trust Cheesemate. Sometimes he's throwing out some pretty shaky stuff. Sometimes he's on the money. You never know what you're gonna get. Is this legit variation? I think it is, actually. I think this is a real deal. Last time he played something shady. But I think this might be legit. Lekai. Sunday simul stream, 25 players. G7 is protected. That's a news flash. Good to know. No, the way Cheeseman playing this is smart. He's not overly worried about having an isolated pawn on d6. I think the key is, getting as much activity with your pieces, and activity is more important than structure in this opening anyway. I've seen a lot of games where black would typically do this. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess d3, does it really do anything? Not sure it really does anything, you know what I mean? You could have just done that right away. Would it have mattered? It's weird. Alright, queen d4. Ambulance is coming. So this is a well-played game by both sides. Looks like so far. Correct. I'd be very surprised if this position wasn't reached in a master game in the master Lichess Opening Explorer. Very surprised if this wasn't a known position from previous practice. Blacks, both sides have played very logically. Although I don't know about d3. Like on bishop e2, he plays knight c5, I play queen d4. And we just end up in the same position. I don't really see like d3 matters. He's just like a move. Yeah, it might not correspond because like we're one move, you know, deeper. There'll be other games with either the wrong position. He's starting knight a4. That's kind of annoying. Annoying. I want to play rook e2. I guess we consider more aggressive moves. Knight f5, no. Happy Friday, everybody. Say no to war. And say no to conspiracy theories and fake information. Just say no. Say no to the chupacabra. No chupacabra, I don't believe in you. No Rudy Giuliani, there is no chupacabra. e5, knight e4. What do I do now? Damn it, Jerry. That's a good move. He could have played that previously on our show. What am I going to do? Alright. I don't like this, but I'm going to do it. Pardonne me. My pawn structure just died. Oh man. Alright. The day my pawn structure died. Knight takes e4. Pawn takes e4. What is that? I'm tired and I want to go home. I don't think this is the best move, but I don't have the time or the energy to try to refute it with some subtle positional plan. So he plays knight takes. Interesting. Threatening to threaten. Threatening me. Queen d4. I mean, because he was threatening now bishop c5. Maybe not a big deal, actually. Maybe I'm just panicking over nothing, you know? Like, f2's protected. I am stopping knight g5, I guess. The main point is to free up the d4 square. It also... I don't know. I guess this is my main point. I got another challenge, but we gotta go. Gotta go. Blitz this week. We're gonna do Astrobate. We're gonna do chess 960 on Tuesday. Practice your chess 960. I might make it an arena. We need to get new fresh blood. Speaking of which, fresh blood, it's the 100th anniversary of Count Orlok from Nosferatu today. Just thought I'd throw that out there. if anybody's wondering. Bishop takes e4, pawn takes e4, bishop takes e5. No. Rook d1. Rook d1. Rook d1 gets forked. 4q. PP long stocking? Bob is back. Bob's how did you get unbanned? Don't understand. You must have connections in high places. Did you get an oligarch to do that, Bob? That's not your favorite O word. Count Orlok. The vampire from Nosferatu. It's his 100th anniversary. It's important stuff we're talking about here. Now, am I threatening you? Am I threatening something here? At least I'm not getting forked this time. Oh, he can win my A pawn. Look. Knight c3, rook e1, knight takes a2. Oh, well. I'm definitely in trouble now. It's a good thing I have a cubby hole for my king, just in case the back rank gets hot. Bob, you came just in time for the end of the stream. I like you better when you're angry. Why can't I play queen f4? I love when the stream ends. I love the smell of... Oh my god. Napalm in the morning. That's what I was trying to say. Dude, I screwed this up. Holmes. I lost the pawn. I was better. What happened? He scammed me with his trick. He's a scammer. Still hanging on. Damn. I lost everything. He just ripped me apart. Nice. He's faster than me. I had good chances to save the game, and I actually blew it completely. Wow, that's embarrassing. This is even worse. I just keep making like bad move after bad move. Doesn't even matter. Wow. Wow. Rook takes f3. Check out the tactics for black in this game. Bob brings out the good luck. 25 CPL? The hell? I'm better here? Wow. Yeah, he just has this tactic, this crushing tactic. That's pretty impressive. 6 blunders for Cheesemate, but no mistakes, and 3 inaccuracies. So I'm playing well. 7 inaccuracies, 4 mistakes, 5 blunders. So that's what happens when you make me stay. I was winning? Oh my god, dude. This is how well he knows the theory. Bishop takes f7. I literally played what? I did knight g5 here. You played rook f8. I played knight f3, and you played rook e8, and I have bishop takes f7 check. This is horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't feel bad though. Elizabeth Potts also blundered this, as well as a couple of another grandmaster, Nikita Myrov. Damn, dude. This is horrible. I got 7 inaccuracies, 4 mistakes, 5 blunders. Two chances to play bishop takes f7 check. You played rook e8 in tournaments like 5 times. Are you sure you're playing the same variation? It's normal in the Zaitsev, you know. I just trusted you. You know, it's like here it's normal, right? Not with knight b8. Wow. You think you had this position 5 times for real? I just trusted you. I think I would have seen it in a long game. I don't know, man. Alright, thanks for the donation. We'll see you later, guys. Bad game, but a lot of fun. I'll see you guys later.